Hello. Okay, so a couple weeks ago I posted a tutorial about this new amazing book that I found, Ask and It Is Given, and the topic was on feeling good now. So what I want to talk to you guys about is at the back of the book there are some really amazing exercises to kind of help you draw towards you the things that you desire to manifest them. So in the tutorial where I talk about feeling good now, I was explaining to you how the book says that when we're not feeling good, when we're feeling angry, when we're feeling worry, when we're feeling fear, we're vibrating at a lower level, and so it's hard for us to attract things towards us, right? And so knowing that, then all you simply have to do is adjust your emotions to a higher vibration, and then from there you start to vibrate at a frequency that will attract what you desire towards you. Right? Sounds great, but then how do we adjust our emotions? So if I'm feeling a sense of worry, how do I step out of worry authentically? So there are tons of exercises in the back of this book, and I'm going to, over time, share a few with you. This one in particular is an exercise I just did recently, and it worked like that. So the exercise is called the focus wheel process. If you have the book, it's on page 257. It's called Process 17. They say that you should use this process when you realize that your current vibrational point of attraction is not where you want it to be. So if you're feeling fantastic, then this is probably not an exercise that you need to do. When you're aware that you're feeling negative emotions about something that is important and you want to find a way of feeling positive emotions instead. When something has just happened that is not to your liking and you want to think about it while it is on your mind and change your point of attraction so that it does not happen again. And when you're reaching for a feeling of relief. They suggest that you use this when you're ranging somewhere in between 8 and 17. At the bottom of this YouTube, I'll post what the emotional vibration scale is. So basically, I'll put that aside now. What you're going to do is get a piece of paper and you're going to do this to it. So at the top, I just wrote focus wheel process and I made a big circle and then another circle inside it about 2 inches in diameter. And then you're going to think about what it is that's making you not feel really good. So about a week ago, I am right now entering a process of a new project with these women. And it's pretty risky. And so of course, anytime you take risk in life, fear, worry, doubt, these things come up unless you've been cultivating a practice of just not, giving space in your mind for that. So, initial enthusiasm was there for the project, totally feeling stoked. And then one day I woke up and I was just full of worry. And I was not feeling good. And after reading this book, I know that when I'm in that state, then I'm not going to draw towards me what I desire. So I did this exercise. Now they say in the center, what you're going to do is write what you do want. So first know what you don't want, right? And I was like, I don't want to feel all this worry and fear about this new project that I'm entering because then I'm simply going to draw those worries and those fears right towards me. So now I know what I don't want. And then in the center of the circle, I write what I want. And I wrote, I want to feel deep trust and enthusiasm for my new project. Okay, so clear on that. The thing is, in the moment, I didn't feel that. So even though I'm saying that and I'm thinking that, it's not authentic because in the moment, I was not feeling that. So then what they say is you can't go from like 0 to 10 simply by saying it. So in other words, if I'm feeling this state of worry and fear, how can I get out of that just by simply saying it? Well, you can't. So you have to meet yourself where you are at and then slowly start to move up. And the way you do this is you think of statements that are positive that you truly do feel in your body related to this subject matter. So related to this, like I might say in my mind, okay, I feel that everything is going to work out. And then I sit with that statement for a moment and I feel in my body how that feels. And truth be told, at the moment, I didn't really feel that. And so it actually made me feel worse, to be honest. It did not make me feel good. It didn't make me feel hopeful. It didn't make me feel optimistic. And so it was an inauthentic statement and it wasn't helping me. So you keep working with that until you say a positive statement about the situation that is true. So the first statement that I said, regarding this that is true was I said, I believe my vibration determines my projection. So I truly do believe that. And even though I believe that, it doesn't mean that like I'm always going to walk around this world bursting with joy, but I do believe that. And I do believe that these exercises will help me manifest that. So great. And that actually made me feel a little bit better. So then they say what you do is starting at 12 o'clock and you'll move around all the way. So you have 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. You write that statement at the top. So I wrote, I believe my vibration determines my projection. All right. That feels good. That feels authentic, and it actually makes me feel a little bit better than I did before. I kept doing that, and the next statement I said is, I believe in miracles. I do. And actually that made me feel really good, because even just saying that statement makes me feel really hopeful. So I wrote that at number 1. And I kept going around. I have things like, I believe in women supporting women. Like I said, my new project is involving women. I do believe in women supporting women. That thought is true. It feels good to think about it. It feels good in my body. So I'm doing this, and I'm going around, and I'm going to think of 12 thoughts related to the subject, that apply to the subject that feel good to me. So over the process of doing this, I'm spending actually several minutes thinking positive thoughts with regards to this. I have so many of them. I like opening doors of opportunity. I believe life begins at the edge of my comfort zone. All sorts of great things I wrote, and they all feel good to me. I believe the universe is supporting me and showing me signs to move towards this project. And so as I start thinking this, I'm like shifting my thoughts from, oh, I'm scared, oh, what if, fear, doubt, to things like, I believe the universe is actually supporting me and showing me signs towards this. And that emotionally shifts me. That brings me from worry and fear into hopefulness and optimism. And so then I made a pretty good vibrational jump, and now I'm in that space. And as I'm in that space, I'm starting to bring signs to me, things towards me that represent hope and optimism. As that starts to happen, wow, that makes me feel great, and I start moving up and up. And in fact, it did happen. As I was sitting in that emotional state of optimism and joy, I started getting things that were actually moving this project along. And so now, a week later, I'm actually completely in a state of joy about it, super excited, and feel no fear, no worry. It's just not there. And so it's an awesome project. So if there's something going on in your life and you're just not feeling good about it, money, relationships, projects, work, whatever it is, try this exercise. It's amazing, and it takes 15 minutes. They say that if you even put your thought on something for 17 seconds, that will change your vibration slightly. And so this is, taking several minutes, and I think that's why it's so effective. So, keep keeping on, and I'll post more of these. I'll try to post one a week, because I think there's like 25 exercises in here. So there's so many awesome things that this book has to offer. All right, thanks so much.